Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. I hope everybody's doing great this morning. It's Friday, September 12th. Currently it's 59 degrees. High today is going to be 79. That's a little warmer actually than it's been. What are you doing, kitty? Don't scratch. She put her both paws on my leg and kind of just went like that, but she didn't scratch. What do you want? You want to lay down? Yeah, high 79, 1% chance of rain and winds at 1 mile per hour, so a little warmer. Okay, if you saw yesterday, I had the out and about with Mike and Joy when we went to Ollie's. So today we'll have the Ollie's haul. And Logan, you know, he's not doing so well. We're taking him today to the doctor. I don't know if they might recommend him to go to the hospital to have that fluid, drain some of that fluid out of his leg. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But he's not able to do his show right now. He's so uncomfortable. He would be really uncomfortable sitting on this wooden chair. So I'm just, I'm not going to make him, I wouldn't even think about making him do his show because he wouldn't enjoy it either. And it was approved for his shots for his weight loss. So we figure, we're at the doctor, we got to learn how to do it. So we're going to have them do it, the first one. They're like pens. It's, I think you get 4 a month or whatever. So hopefully that's going to start to help him too. We're working on it, but there's no quick way, especially about lymphedema. We just hope that we can even make it a little better for him, because it's not going to go away, from what I understand. So we just want him to be more comfortable and, be able to get around and better and stuff. So tonight, probably just going to have something like pizza. I don't really know. Something out of the freezer. Okay. All right. Let's see what the jokes. What happened? It's not on it. I don't know what happened there. Let me find it. Here it is. All right. Here's our jokes. An old guy was working out in the gym when he spotted an attractive young lady. He asked a nearby trainer, "What machine should I use to impress that lady over there?" Oh, this is just teeny bit crooked, sorry. Yeah, what machine should I use to impress that lady over there? The trainer looked him up and down and said, "I would try the ATM in the lobby." Get some cash. Maybe his physique wasn't that great, I guess. I can't say anything. A college senior took his new girlfriend to a football game. The young couple found seats in the crowded stadium and were watching the action. A substitute was put into the game, and as he was running onto the field to take his position, the boy said to his girlfriend, "Take a good look at that fellow. I expect him to be our best man next year." His girlfriend snuggled closer to him and said, "That's the strangest way I've ever heard for a fellow to propose to a girl, but I'll take it." He just meant that'll be the best on the team next year. Oh, I should have showed what he said next after that. He's been like, "What?" Okay, a thought of the day is from Sandy Dahl, D-A-H-L. Never heard of her. If we learn nothing else from this tragedy, we learn that life is short and there is no time for hate. Okay. And what? This might be interesting. The first one I saw. Now. Okay, let's see, question. Okay, now it's going to it. There we go. Okay, what is the largest species of butterfly in the world? Swallowtail butterfly, monarch butterfly, red admiral butterfly, and Queen Alexandra's birdwing. Well, I don't know. I mean, if it's the biggest in the world, to me, it would probably not be a monarch or swallowtail. But I'd never heard of these other two. Red Admiral. Well, birdwing sounds big, so that's what I'm going with. Yeah, that's it. Let's see what it says, how big it is. Oh, I'm doing okay. It's still working. My antibiotics, I have to take them till the 19th. So it's a slow process. It looks a teeny bit better, if I can say it. Even that, I mean, maybe a little bit of the redness is gone. But since they took out every other staple over there when we went, it's been hurting some more. But, that's something you got to deal with. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, I was going to say Ornithoptera alexandrae, Queen Alexandra's birdwing, is the largest species of butterfly in the world, with males reaching wingspans slightly in excess of 9.8 to 11 inches. Oh my gosh, that'd be huge. Oh, I'd love to see one of those. Which TV sound was the first to air the sound of a toilet being flushed? I think we've had this question before. It's been a long time ago, so I don't see any problem with it. The choices are the Jeffersons, All in the Family, the Addams Family, and Married with Children. I'm really surprised that it wasn't on something like, I'm giving you a chance to think about it, but Married with Children, because whatever the dad's name was, he was pretty, I mean, just, if you watched it, you remember. But I'm going to say All in the Family. Well, come on. All in the Family, yes. Yes, it was that. It was when, like, at the first part, when somebody was coming down the stairs, I think it was his the daughter, Sally, whatever her name was, Sally Struthers. I think when she was coming down, or Meathead came down right after she did, and that's when you heard it flush, I'm pretty sure. Meathead. Okay. Chinese Democracy was a 2008 album released by which band? If you ask me something about one from 65 or something like that, I probably would know. But 2008. Okay, here's the choices. Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin, Queen, Aerosmith. Okay. I just don't see it. Wow, I don't see any of these. Led Zeppelin, it just doesn't sound that, Queen, they've got a new singer. I don't know if that would be Aerosmith. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Queen. I might be wrong. And the one I was going to pick instead of Queen was Guns N' Roses, and that's it. I've never even heard of that, so I just learned something. Guns N' Roses came out with Chinese Democracy in 2008. Something to remember next time. Which U.S. president was the first to be buried in Washington, D.C.? Dwight D. Eisenhower, Harry S. Truman, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Woodrow Wilson. Oh man, I'm not sure about this at all. Buried in Washington, D.C. I just don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me that it was Dwight D. Eisenhower. Okay. No, it's Woodrow Wilson. I had no idea about this. I like being challenged, though. Woodrow Wilson lived in Washington for almost 3 years after leaving office in March 1921. Wilson died in his sleep at his Washington home. His remains were interred in the newly begun National Cathedral. Okay. Which member of the Beatles had dyslexia? I think I've heard something about this before. Of course, it's John Lennon, George Harrison, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr. What you doing, silly? You want to come up here? I think it's Ringo Starr. No, it's John Lennon. So I just learned something else. John Lennon's beautiful music with the Beatles would not have existed without his perseverance through dyslexia. Wow. I heard about one of them having it somewhere, but I didn't remember which one. Potato chips were originally named after which city in New York? Chip City? What? Albany, Saratoga Springs, Buffalo, Syracuse. Potato chips were called Albany? What? How about, I don't know, it just sounds better, Saratoga Springs. Yes, that's right. Let's see what it says about that. The exact origins are a little murky, but legend says that one city in particular is responsible for the popularization of the potato chip. Saratoga Springs, New York. August of 1853, an agitated customer, I remember, grumbled about too thick fries at his restaurant, and then the guy cut them really super thin, and the guy loved them, and fried them in oil, and the guy just got crazy over them, and they started selling them like crazy. Okay, I remember that now. What was the first music video played on MTV? Sailing, Message of Love, Video Killed the Radio Star, and I'm Gonna Follow You. I think I may have heard this somewhere before, but I just don't remember it. Video Killed the Radio Star is what I think. That's right. I can't believe I remembered that. The very first music video shown on MTV was the Bugles, Video Killed the Radio Star. I kind of vaguely remember that song. What is the highest? Sound like they were singing into a tin can or something, if I'm right. What is the highest selling album by Elton John? Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Love Songs, The One, The Big Picture. I don't know. I'm not I don't really follow Elton John. I think he has great music though. So I don't really know that much about it. I'm going to go with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And that's actually right. Elton John released his 7th studio album, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. It became John's best-selling studio album and features some of his best-loved songs, including Candle in the Wind, Benny and the Jets, and the title track. I like Benny and the Jets, too. And Candle in the Wind. Okay, I got 2 more. In the TV series Charmed, where did the Halliwell sisters live? I vaguely remember this show. I can't remember who. I can picture who was in it, but I can't remember their names right now. We did watch this. Logan was really, he could probably tell you anything you wanted to know about this show. He really liked it. I can't remember that girl's name. Y'all would know her. Where did they live? Seattle, Los Angeles, Boston, San Francisco. Boston would seem, I don't know, just wouldn't seem right for it, or Seattle. I'm going to say Los Angeles. No, San Francisco. Uh-oh, my pen. Don't give out on me now. San Francisco. Well, that's close. In which hemisphere have the Winter Olympics always been held? Western Hemisphere, Northern Hemisphere, Eastern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere. I think it would be colder the farther north you get, so I'm going with northern. That's right. Let's see what that says. It is the Northern Hemisphere. Snow is a requirement for the Winter Games. Much of the Northern Hemisphere land lies at higher altitudes and there is more land mass, which means the north generally receives more snow than the south. Okay. All right, everybody, I got 6 right and 4 wrong today. I enjoyed this because I didn't know a lot of the questions, and I learned some stuff. Got some brain exercise in. It's all good. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning and a great day. And check out the Ollie's haul later on. Bye, everyone, and God bless.